Hi everyone, I'm Michelle, and today we're going to do some work in a quadruped position. So on your hands and your knees, which is where you're going to start on your mat. Good. So from here, you're going to think about reaching the crown of your head and your tailbone away from each other. On the exhale, you're going to drop your tail, you're going to lift your belly, you're going to push the hands away from the mat, and we're going to look towards your abdominals. Big inhale here. On the exhale, you're going to articulate out, reaching the chest up between the armpits. And again, exhale, rounding that back. Good, so nice big angry Halloween cat here. And then inhale, reaching the chest through. Now you know both ends of your mobility range. We're going to pick up the abdominals and find that middle ground. From here, we're going to take your left leg. We're going to slide it away. We're going to take your right hand. We're going to slide it away. From here, you're going to exhale, drag left leg, right hand in. Inhale, press them away. If this is really easy for you and you want more of a challenge, you're going to lift the left arm, the right arm and the left leg, and you're going to exhale, drag them in, and then press them out. And again, so those are your two options. Exhale, drag it in. Inhale, press it out. As you're doing this, my friends, I'd like you to make sure that your pelvis isn't shifting from right to left. We're going to reach out and hold out. Good. Toe could be down, finger could be down. If you want to challenge yourself, lift that arm and lift that leg. Holding here. We're going to be here for 3, for 2, on 1. We're going to place the right hand down. We're going to drag that left knee in. We're going to take the right hand. We're going to place it behind the head. Elbow is up nice and high. On the exhale breath, you're going to rotate. You're going to take your right elbow towards your left hand. It might tap, it might not. That's fine. Inhale, open up. We're rotating through your thoracic spine here. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, open. This next one, you're going to exhale. You're going to release the right hand. You're going to thread it right underneath. You're going to bring the right shoulder and right ear to the mat. We're going to hold here, breathing. Belly is in, tail is up. We're going to be here for 3, for 2, and on 1. You're going to carefully come halfway out of this. Use your right forearm for some support, and we're going to land on your right hip. You're going to bring yourself right down. You're going to catch the head. From here, belly's in. We're going to lift that top left knee. You're going to give the foot a shake. Fingertips are going to be into the mat for some support. We're going to take that left leg through some nice big circles here. So mobilizing that hip. What is going to be most challenging is going to be to keep the hip, the top left hip, from rocking forward and back. So you might have to make it smaller. Work that stability first. And then we're going to switch directions. We're going to be here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. You're going to land with those heels together. Think about sticking out your butt. So sits bones and the bones in your tush are wide. We're going to lift that top knee and then lower. So a little clamshell. You're keeping your heels pressed together. Woo. Excuse me. Woo. Woo. Pardonnez-moi. And lower. And lift. And lower. We're going to be here for 3. Again, the top hip is not going anywhere. Lift up on 1. Just hold. You're going to pulse up. And up. Yes. For 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Lower that knee down. Extend your right arm out. If you need, pop a pillow under your head. Otherwise, the head can rest on the mat. You're going to take your left arm. You're going to exhale, reach it across your torso. Open into a nice big T. Your top leg's going to want to shift back. Try to keep those knees stacked. And then exhale, draw that left arm back across. Inhale, reaching and opening. And exhale. So just be mindful if this puts any pressure on your back uncomfortably. Good. Want to limit that pressure. Maybe don't bring the left arm down so far. And across. 1 more here. Open that left arm. Hold it here. Big breaths for 3. For 2. And on 1, you're going to take the left leg, bring it across, plant it on the mat, shift your bum back into the middle of your mat. You're on your back. Feet are open as wide as your mat. Palms are up towards the ceiling. We're going to drop the knees down to the right. And then exhale, cross to the left. And to the right. And to the left. One more here, to the right. To the left. Draw the knees up towards your chest. And then exhale, rotate onto your right side. Use your hands, press yourself up. We're going to come back into your 4-point. I'm going to flip around so I have the right leg there. So back into your 4-point position. Big inhale here, 2 cat cows. Exhale, drop the tail, lift the belly. Feel that nice big stretch through your back. Inhale, extend out and through. And again, exhale, drop the tail, lift the belly. Inhale, reach out and through. Holding here, pick up the abdominals. If your elbows tend to hyperextend, soften them. And the chest wants to collapse, push the floor away from those hands. We're going to take the right foot, slide it away from center. Take the left hand, slide it away from center. Big inhale. Exhale, drag right foot, left hand in. Inhale, press them away. You know, if you would like, you can lift them right off the get-go and just pull them in and press. Exhale, drag them in and press. If you have your hand and your foot on the ground, it's just going to give you a little bit more stability and support. And press, still working the balance and the abdominals here. And press, we're going to hold. Everyone's going to try their hand at lifting the arm and the leg. We're holding here for 3, for 2. On the exhale, you're going to draw the left arm and the right leg in. You're going to bring the left hand behind the head, lengthen your spine. You're going to exhale, rotate, tap the right hand with the left elbow. Inhale, unravel. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, unravel. Last one here, getting longer through your rotation. You're going to take that left hand, you're going to thread it under the right. You're going to bring the left shoulder to the mat, left ear to the mat. Breathing here. Think about trying to stick your tail up towards the sky. Good for 3. For 2. On 1, you're going to give yourself a little push up, supporting yourself with your forearms. Use your left forearm. You're going to rotate onto your left hip. You're going to lay yourself right down. You're in a little fetal position. Think about sticking out that tail, catch the head. You're going to lift that top right leg, give that foot a shake. And we're going to take that right leg through some circles. So you can bring the hand to the hip here, my friends. It will give you a little bit of indication as to whether or not you're stabilizing, so you'll feel if you're rolling back. Alternately, it's also nice to have the fingertips into the floor. So you can think about using that breath and pushing into those fingertips for stability. And switching directions, up and around, up and around. We're going to be here for 3, for 2, for 1. Good, mobilizing those hips. Take your heels together. For hip health, we need to take our hips through a 360, not just an extension. So you want to think about mobilizing them in all the range available. Lower and lift. Squeeze the heels, working our glute meads here. And lift, supporting our pelvises. And lift. Again, pelvic stability is very important. It's going to take a lot of tension out of your lower back if your pelvis and the supporting musculature are supporting you in space. Lift up, hold up, and pulse up and up. Good. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that knee. Whew. Extend that left arm out. Right hand comes on top. Leg stays stacked. Right arm is going to draw across and open. And then exhale back and through. And inhale across and open. And exhale. 2 more here. Inhale across and open. And exhale. Last one, we're going to inhale across, open, and hold. We're going to be here for 3 breaths. Letting the eyes follow that right hand. And on the exhale, you're going to draw the right leg up. Place the right foot on the mat. Shift your pelvis over to the side. Good, arms are going to be down. Open the knees again, wide as that mat. And we're going to drop those knees from right to left. Nice and slowly, just opening up the lower back, opening up the hips a little bit here. Nice and slow and steady. And we're gonna come back to center. You're gonna heel toe your feet in, so your feet are hip width apart. And on the exhale, we're gonna take the fingertips onto your hips. You're gonna scoop, so think about pulling your pubic bone up towards your navel. It's gonna flatten your lower back onto the mat. So a nice flat back, as opposed to here, scoop that back. Flatten that back. You're gonna feel that stretch through your lower back. Inhale, release the pelvis away like you're trying to arch your back. And then exhale, we're gonna scoop and flatten. Inhale, reach. Exhale, scoop and flatten. One more here. Inhale, reach. Arms are gonna be down next to your hips. You're gonna exhale, scoop up. You're gonna start pushing into your heels, and you're gonna start lifting your bum. Feel if your legs wanna drop out to the side and hug your inner thighs together. Squeeze your glutes. Big inhale here. And then on the exhale, you're gonna roll down one vertebrae at a time. And exhale, scoop, lift, and squeeze. Think about pushing into your heels, my friends, and pulling your heels towards you. So you're trying to pull your legs that way as opposed to push your head that way. Pull your heels towards your bum. You're gonna feel more hamstrings. If your hamstrings are screaming, try to squeeze your glutes a bit more. You might not go up that high, and that's okay. And then rolling down one vertebrae at a time. And one more here. Exhale, scoop, lift, and squeeze. Squeeze your glutes to open your hips. Big breath here. And exhale, rolling down, nice and slow. Draw one leg and two legs up towards your chest. Give yourself a nice tight hug and a little rock from right to left, lengthening out that lower back. Good. And nice and safely making your way onto your side, pressing yourself up. And thank you all so much for joining me for that little flow. I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.